Hey cuties, what's up? If you're here and I'm here, it must be Thursday. Well, technically it's Friday, but we're not telling nobody. So anyway, I'm late on my video because I wanted to give this new diet that I tried out a full day so I can really give you guys the low on how it worked for me. So yeah, so this is day 2 of my diet. So now I'm going to come on and let you guys know what diet that is. I went and purchased this book last Saturday after seeing it on Dr. Oz, seeing it on a bunch of different websites, doing some research on it, and I read this whole book Saturday night. I could not put it down. It is chock full. So the book that I have and the diet that I'm talking about is the Dukan Diet: 2 Steps to Lose the Weight and 2 Steps to Keep It Off Forever by Dr. Pierre Dukan. When I say this book has rocked my little world, I'm not kidding you. It's so full of information, a lot of things about food and how your body reacts to certain foods that I did not know. So I really appreciated all the information that's in it, aside from the amount of weight that I can lose and how I can keep this off. The Dukan Diet consists of 4 different phases. Phase 1 is the phase that I am in, and it's the attack phase. What happens in the attack phase is you're kind of assaulting your body with protein. All you're allowed to have during this phase is pure protein, lean proteins. It should be beef, as long as the fat is trimmed from it. Ham, if it's lean ham. If you're gonna do lunch meat, it needs to be lean lunch meat. Turkey, a bunch of different meats that you can have, but you're just going to be eating meats, eggs. You can have dairy, but it has to be non-fat. So if you're going to do milk, it's skim milk. If you're going to do yogurt, plain or vanilla yogurt. And although I did mess up a little bit because I got this Dannon White and Fit yogurt, which is still 0 fat, but it has fruit in it. So what I do with that is, if you're going to do that type of yogurt, if you're the type that just really can't do plain or vanilla yogurt, then you can get those types of yogurts, but I would recommend just having 1 cup of it in the morning when you have your oat bran. Speaking of oat bran, this is going to be an essential part of your diet. Oat bran. You can find it in the oatmeal aisle in the grocery store, like $1.89 for a box. And this is Kroger brand. If you have a Kroger brand, if you have a Kroger in your area, they do have their own store brand. I'm assuming a lot of other stores have a store brand. There is a national brand called Hodgson Mills, and it was right next to this, and it was only 10 cents more. So you'll be able to find this. Do not purchase this online, because I've seen this online for as high as $200 for 6 boxes. Now, if you're willing to pay $200 for 6 boxes, holla at your girl. Until then, go to the store and get it. And what this does, it kind of fills you up. When you do look for the oat bran, you want to make sure it's 100% oat bran. When you see the ingredient list, it should only be 1 ingredient. And what oat bran is, it comes from the same grain as oatmeal. It's just the outer husk of it. And what it reminds me of is kind of like, it's oatmeal but it has a texture of grits. Does that make sense? That's what it reminded me of. But it will expand in your stomach, and it helps you feel fuller. Now, what I did yesterday, my first day, is I put my 1.5 teaspoons and I just mixed it in with my yogurt cup, and it was good. What I did today is I made like an oatmeal with it. I used skim milk, Splenda, which you're allowed to have artificial sweeteners on this diet, and cinnamon, and that was good as well. So I like oat bran. I think even if I wasn't doing this diet, I'd probably stick to oat bran. 1.5 liters of water per day. I just drink water all day. It's something I've been used to anyway. But this water is going to help the proteins break down in your body, so you're going to be up and down to the bathroom a lot, okay? So since I'm in the attack phase, that's the phase that I'm going to talk about today. And then next week, when I go over to the cruise phase, then I'll be talking to you guys about the cruise phase. Someone did ask, can you do this diet without buying the book? Sure you can. Of course you can. There's a bunch of information online. There's a lot of forums. I found 2 really good forums that I frequent, and there's also a Facebook like page for like the Dukan Diet, where you have a bunch of people that are doing it, and you know, just offering tips and recipes and things like that. So I will leave those links below. But so even though, yeah, I really do think you can do this diet without buying the book, I highly, 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 highly recommend this book, because like I said, it is so full of information. Your first phase is going to be pure proteins. Your egg whites are the purest form of protein that you can find. The yolks do taint the protein in eggs somewhat because of the fat content in it, but on your you can have your egg whites, or if you're going to do omelets and everything, if you're a big egg eater and you're making scrambled eggs or omelets and things like that, what I do recommend is that you try to keep your yolk ratio 2 to 1. If you're going to have 2 eggs, then only do 1 yolk. See what I'm saying? That way it keeps you getting more protein into your system than the fat. What I've been eating, yesterday I ate chicken breast and eggs. And what I did with my eggs is, you know, I boiled my eggs and, you know, cut them up, whatever, and then I put mustard in them, because you're allowed mustard. I put mustard in them and made like a egg salad and had chicken breast with that. Today I'm over at my mom's and I was hungry, so I stopped. I was like, well, I don't know if she has anything prepared, so I stopped at KFC and I got 2 of those grilled chicken breasts. And you can have these, and 2 of these was only $4 and some change. What you want to do, so I got 2 of them, and I was like, oh, I don't know if it's gonna fill me up. This is the one that I've been eating on, and I'm like barely eating on it, so I'm like, I'm trying to finish this, so I'll still have this whole other one for later. But what you have to do is make sure you peel the skin off. So if you're gonna have any chicken breasts, any beef, anything like that, you need to make sure you trim the fat, and if it's going to be chicken breast, it needs to be boneless, skinless. Okay, so that's my lunch. I'm having that, and I didn't have yogurt this morning, so I'm having a yogurt. I've been down in water all day. I suggest you drink a bottle of water before you eat, while you're eating, and after you eat, and that just keeps you with that steady flow of water, steady flow of fluid. I'm not even going to say water, because you're allowed diet soda on this diet as long as it's less than 1 calorie per serving, which technically diet soda is 0 calories, but you are allowed diet soda. They want you to keep a steady motion of fluid in your body to keep your kidneys, you know, getting rid of the waste. Okay, so yeah, so I'm in attack phase. Yesterday was my first day, and I am 3 pounds lighter after 1 day, so I am excited about next week. Next week I will be doing a weigh-in. My initial weight, I had went back up to 243, and it's a menses week, so I'm retaining water, so that was to be expected anyway. I usually gain about 5 pounds or so. So I went back up to 243. So when I got on the scale this morning, so when I weighed myself yesterday, I was 243. Got on the scale this morning, and I was 245. I mean, what kind of math is that? I got on the scale this morning, and I was 240. So 3 pounds in 1 day. And I'm pretty sure it was water, but I don't care. Pound that you lost is pound that you lost, right? But yeah, I will tell you, you will be up and down to the bathroom all day, like all night. Last night I was up and down in the restroom, but I know what it was. Okay, so listen, here's the book. You get a complete list of 100 foods that you can have. The attack phase can last anywhere from 2 to 7 days, with the least amount of days being 1 day or the most being 10 days. The cruise phase. In the cruise phase, which is the phase that I'll be in next week, I could start mixing vegetables back in, and it's going to be 1 day of pure protein with 1 day of vegetables, and you're going to alternate your days like that throughout your whole cruise phase. Phase 3 is the consolidation phase, which for every pound that you lose, the rule is to be on this phase. You're going to do 5 days for every pound that you lose. So if you lose 20 pounds, then you're going to be on this particular phase for 100 days. Okay, and then you can start adding things in. You can start adding fruits, breads, cheese, and you know, gives you more vegetables you can add in. And on this phase, you get 2 celebration meals a week. For your 2 celebration meals a week, you can have whatever you want. Just 1 meal a week. So if you have like girls night out, y'all going to dinner, I would save it for them. And then even on the consolidation phase, you only have 1 day of pure protein. So you only have 1 attack day. Let's call it that. Okay, and then phase 4 is your permanent stabilization, where this is what you're going to do forever for the rest of your life. You kind of going to follow the rules. You can go back to eating what you want, but you must remember you need to eat stuff in moderation, which is what we're trying to do anyway, right? And then you still have that 1 day of pure protein. So you pick 1 day out of the week that works for you for your pure proteins. And the oat bran stays with you for the rest of your life. So you're going to be taking a teaspoon or whatever of oat bran every day. I absolutely love it. I really love it. Like I said, I don't feel deprived of food. I don't feel hungry. Like I said, I'm forcing myself to eat right now. So like these 2 chicken breasts will probably be all I have all day, and a yogurt, and I'll probably eat an egg or something later. But that oat bran really helps. It does say if you're feeling a little tired, which I was feeling a little tired today, you can take multivitamins, which I went and got some multivitamins for like $3 for 100 of them. And so I'll be taking those whenever. Take multivitamins. If you find yourself constipated, you can either drink like your herbal tea with your Splenda in it, or you can have some kind of mild laxative, like, you know, you can get those little scented pills, vegetable laxatives. I know Walmart has them. So yeah, so I really like the Dukan Diet, and I'm really excited to see, you know, how far and how much I lose with this. And I really think I'm going to end up sticking to this. I battled back and forth with a bunch of different diets that I was going to do. As you know, I said something about the Atkins diet before. After reading this book sold me, and this just seemed like the better diet for me. There is an exercise requirement of 20 minutes a day, and really? There is an exercise requirement of 20 minutes a day, and I was kind of iffy about that at first because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to do that as far as my surgery coming up at the end of the month. But I did check a bunch of different forums, and I talked to a few other people, and a lot of people aren't doing the exercising. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue doing the 20 minutes a day of just a brisk walk. That's all it says. And I'm going to do that 20 minutes a day, and then when it comes around, all the way up until my surgery. Then when it comes to my surgery, I'm going to stop until they let me know I can start working out again. Now, I'm going to follow this diet all the way through, but if I notice that pounds are creeping back on, then what I'll do is whenever my doctor clears me for you know, light to moderate exercise, then what I'll do is I might start the attack phase all over again. But I will let you guys know that, and I will let you know my exact surgery date when I get it, because my videos will probably stop for a little bit, at least until I can, you know, I feel better. So yeah, if you have any questions about the Dukan Diet, please leave them below. Also, go to Facebook and like our Facebook page, because I will go ahead and we'll be talking back and forth on Facebook. I think Tiffany is going to start it Sunday, I think she said. So we will be talking about it there. And yeah, so any questions, I'm happy to answer. Yeah, so that's my update and my new diet plan, and I'm really excited about it. So I will talk to you guys next week, and next week it will be Thursday, but I wanted to give it, like I said, I wanted to give this a whole day before I came on and was talking to you guys about it. So bye, talk to you later.